Hey y'all, welcome back. Today we have a Pilates core and mobility workout for you, focusing on opening up those hips, the back, and strengthening the core. So let's get started. You're going to come into a half kneeling position. Left leg is going to go forward, and we're just going to rock it back and forth. As you sit it back, pull the toes towards your knee. And as you bring it forward, again, pull the towards the knee, getting the knee over the ankle and the toes, and tucking the hips up and under. You'll find a nice hip flexor stretch on the knee that's down. If you like, you can push that left knee out further towards the side to find a little bit of a lizard stretch there. From here, we're going to come back to half kneeling, and you're going to take that leg out at about a 45-degree angle, rock into it, take it out in a full 90, and rock into it. We'll repeat, take it out into that 45-degree, rock forward into it, take it into your 90, and rock into it. You're going to repeat this motion, again, pulling the toes towards the knee. We are trying to get the knee over the toes here so that we can really get into those ankles and find mobility there. From here, we're going to pivot, keeping our right leg down and bringing our left leg out nice and long. We're going to sit the hips back towards the heel, finding a nice stretch in our adductors and inner thighs. If you like, you're more than welcome to take that right knee a little bit further out towards the right, finding a deeper stretch on the inside of your legs.
We'll stay here.
From here, you're going to come back to the top. You're going to hold it. We'll take a nice big inhale as we reach that right arm up towards the sky, and exhale as we thread it underneath that left armpit. You're going to keep using that breath, finding nice big inhales as you reach up high towards the sky and to the right, and exhale as you find a deeper stretch on the left side of that body. This movement might feel restricting because we have that left leg out long, but find where the movement is comfortable, stop where you need to. It's your movement. We'll hold that thread. You can bind the arm behind you if you'd like, and we'll breathe here. From here, we're going to come back to the top. We'll keep that left leg out nice and long, and you're going to come up onto that right knee. We'll place the hands behind the head as we sit the butt back and hinge. In this movement, it's important to note that this is a movement that comes from the hips and not from the back. So you are actively pushing your butt back towards your right heel, squeezing the glutes to come back to the top here. We're going to get ready to layer on here. So we'll sit the butt back. And this time we'll bring it to the top, turn towards the left leg, finding a nice twist. You're going to inhale as you sit the booty back, and exhale as you twist the torso. Inhale to sit it back, exhale to twist. You'll continue this movement using your breath to guide you. Good. Nice big inhales to sit it back. Exhale to bring it into your twist. From here, we're going to add on. So you're going to exhale as you twist towards your left leg. We're going to inhale center. Exhale, we're going to lean over towards the right side. Inhale, reach that left arm. Exhale to come back to the top and twist. Inhale to take it over to your right side on a lean as you extend that left arm, and exhale to twist. Good. Beautiful. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lean to the right. Reach that left arm. Exhale, twist. If you're comfortable here, you're more than welcome to extend both arms overhead as you come into that right lean, or you don't have to extend any arm at all. Just leaning to the right is fine here. You want to focus on creating a nice straight line. So we're going to hold it in our lean, reach that left arm, drop that right palm down to the floor, and we're going to take a nice big inhale, exhale, crunch that right knee to the left elbow, place that knee down, bring it back up. Good. We'll inhale, exhale, crunch right knee, left elbow, and bring it back into that half kneeling position. We'll exhale to crunch. Inhale back to our half kneeling. Keep this movement going, pretending like there's a string pulling your hips to the sky as we take that right arm down, using it to support us. Keep pressing strong through your palm to find good shoulder strength, keeping that chest nice and open the whole time. Nice. From here, we're going to hold that side plank, and we're going to crunch that elbow and knee, lift that left leg high. Crunch the elbow and knee, lift the left leg. Beautiful. Keep pressing strong through that right palm. Find your balance as you crunch that elbow to knee. Keep pretending like there's a string pulling your hips to the sky. Finding your balance as you lift that left leg up off the floor. We'll hold here. We'll lift that left leg, and we're going to sweep it forward on an inhale. Exhale to sweep it back. Good. You're going to point your toes as you sweep that leg forward and flex your foot as you sweep that leg back. Inhale to bring that leg forward. Exhale to sweep it back. Notice here that the movement comes strictly from the leg, not the whole body. You are controlling the hips here. Only your legs should be moving, not your torso, not your lower back. From here, we're going to turn over into our tabletop position, and we're just going to flow it out with some cat-cow barrels. Rolling your hips towards the left. We'll inhale, sit it back into a child's pose. From here, we'll exhale, come back to our knee-supported side plank. And we're going to take a nice big inhale. Exhale as we bring that left knee to left elbow.
You're gonna turn and point out and reach.
Inhale as we turn into our tabletop position, extending our left leg and left arm. Exhale to crunch. Inhale to turn it into your tabletop. Finding a nice big inhale as you reach long. Exhaling as you turn it into that knee-supported side plank to crunch the left elbow to the left knee.
We're gonna reach out.
From here, you're going to inhale as you face the floor. Keep facing the floor, and this time we're going to crunch that knee and elbow together as we maintain that tabletop position. If this is a bit difficult for you, you can break it up by crunching in the knee and then pulling that elbow towards your waistline. We'll add on here. Once you pull that knee in, you'll extend it out long to the side, then pull that elbow in and extend the arm out long to the side. Again, you can either keep these movements broken up, or you can do as Fred is doing and keep the arm and leg moving together. If balance is a challenge for you, it's a-okay to break the movement up. From here, we'll add on again. So you're going to keep that leg nice and long, bring it out to the side on a nice big sweep, bring it back to the center, take that arm nice and long out in front of you and sweep it out to the side. Then bring it back to the center. At any point, you can bring these movements together and sweep both the arm and leg out to the side at the same time. Take a nice little break. Come into a child's pose on a nice big inhale. Exhale, flip your palms towards the sky. Release those shoulders a bit. From here, we'll take a nice big inhale, sending it into our downward dog. Exhaling to pedal those heels out. You're going to take a nice big inhale to lift that right leg up to the sky. Exhale, we're going to bring that knee to the nose, chicken wing it out to the side to come into a pigeon pose. We're going to add a little movement to this. So you're going to actively push your right knee into the floor as you drag your left knee close to your right heel. Squeezing through your glutes. This will create a nice contraction in your hips, and then you gently release to come back down. Inhale, we squeeze the knee towards the heel. Exhale, we release back down to the ground. If you'd like, you can keep your hands behind your head, near your chest, or even placing them back on the ground. Then we'll take a nice big exhale as we release, lying onto the floor, finding wherever is comfortable for you. Continue to press that left hip into the floor, finding a deeper stretch. From here, we'll take a nice big inhale. Press it up onto your elbows. Exhale as you press up into the palms, into the fingertips, arching back. And we're going to sit it over onto our butts, taking it towards the left. Keeping that right leg in that chicken wing. We'll take a nice big inhale. Reach that right arm up and over, shoulders stacked. And we'll exhale. Turn the chest towards the left knee, reaching for the foot, pulling the toes in towards your knee as you reach nice and long. Beautiful. And now we're going to take it to the other side. So we'll come back into the half kneeling position. Right leg is going to go forward this time. Nice big inhales as we take it forward. Exhales as we rock it back. You can keep your hands on the ground to keep you nice and sturdy. The important movement here is pulling the toes towards the knee, keeping the hips tucked up and under to find a nice hip flexor stretch on that right leg. You're more than welcome to take the hands behind the back, finding a back stretch, taking the neck into some circles. We exhale to sit it back, and we inhale to rock it forward. You can take that knee out to the side into a nice lizard pose, opening up the hips even more, sending it back one more time. From here, we're going to come into that 45-degree angle by taking that leg out to the side and then taking it out to the side 90. You're going to continue to rock in and out of this 45 and 90-degree lunge. Again, not being afraid of the knees going over the toes here, attempting to keep the heel down as much as you can to really open up your ankle joint. Finding your breath here to help guide you. We're going to come into that half kneeling position with that adduction by bringing that left leg out long to the side. And you're just going to sit your booty back towards your right heel. You can keep your toes tucked or you can lay them down. If you'd like to find a deeper stretch, extend that right knee out longer to the right side, getting a little deeper into the middle, especially middle left thigh. Inhales to rock it forward. Exhale as we take it back. We're going to come tall now, hands off of the floor, torso completely up. You'll bring the hands in front of you as you sit the butt back on an inhale. Exhale as you drive the butt forward. This movement comes from the hips, so focus on sitting backwards as though you were trying to sit in the chair behind you. Squeezing your butt at the top, keeping the tailbone tucked up and under to keep your core nice and engaged. We inhale to sit it back and exhale to bring it forward. This time we're going to add on, sit it back. Exhale, we bring it up and twist. Inhale, sit it back. Exhale, twist to your left leg. Good. Beautiful. We'll take a nice big inhale to sit it back. Exhale, we'll twist towards the left leg. From here, you're going to take a nice big inhale as you sit it back. Exhale to come up, twist it to the left, and we're going to hold it at the top. This time, we're going to inhale, lean it over towards the right, reach that left arm long, and exhale to twist towards that left leg again. Again, we'll take a nice big inhale as we lean towards the right leg, reach that left arm. Exhale as we bring it back to the top and twist towards the left leg. If you'd like, you're more than welcome to extend both arms as you lean, maintaining a nice straight line as you lean towards the right, from your head and the tips of your fingers to the bottom of your left foot. Keep drawing that belly button in, tucking those hips up and under. Using that breath as we inhale, we lean it over to the right, and exhale to bring it up tall and twist towards the left. This time we're going to get ready to add on. So on this next one, we'll take a nice big inhale as we lean it over to the right. Drop that right hand down. Exhale as you reach that left arm overhead and crunch that right knee into that left elbow. Inhale to raise it up, and we drop it back down. Exhale, crunch that left elbow to right knee. Inhale to bring it back up tall into that half kneeling adductor. You're going to continue this movement here using that breath, pressing strong through that right arm as you bring that right knee and that left elbow together on an exhale, finding your balance. Keep reaching that left arm long overhead, finding a nice straight line from the tips of your left toes to the tips of your left fingers. From here, we're going to hold in that knee-supported side plank. You'll take a nice big inhale as you lift that left leg up off the floor. And exhale, we're going to crunch that left elbow to right knee. Inhale to lift the left leg. Exhale to crunch. Good. You're going to stay nice and strong here through that right arm as you press through the floor, keeping those shoulders nice and stable, tucking the hips up and under. Exhale to crunch and inhale to lift that left leg. From here, we're going to add on. You're going to keep that left leg lifted and we're going to sweep it forward and back. Inhale to bring it forward. Exhale to sweep it back. Point the toes as you bring it to the front and flex the foot as you sweep it to the back. Remember, it's important here that only your leg is moving. So it's okay if you can't bring it all the way forward. If these are little movements, we just want to focus on the hips, right? And just the leg moving, not the torso. Keep drawing the belly button into the spine, pressing strong through that knee and that right arm. Pretending there's an imaginary string pulling our hips to the sky. We'll take that left foot in, bending the knee, taking it down, turning it towards the floor. And take a nice big inhale for some cat-cow barrel rolls. You're just making circles with your hips, circles with your head, and we'll sit it back into that child's pose. Taking some nice deep breaths here, flipping your palms towards the sky and back down towards the floor to find some shoulder mobility. And from here, we're going to come back into that knee-supported side plank. Left leg is lifted. We'll exhale, crunch. Inhale as we bring it back into that tabletop position with that arm and leg extended. Inhale to extend it. And exhale as we turn it into that side plank to crunch. Beautiful. Keep tucking the hips up and under here. Reaching that leg out long behind you. Arm long in front of you. And this time, we're going to hold in that tabletop position, leg and arm extended. Again, if you find this troubling, you're going to crunch that knee into that waistline and then crunch that elbow into the waistline. Keep pressing strong through that left hand and left leg. Taking a nice big inhale as we reach long and exhale as we crunch them in. We'll add on here, you're going to crunch the knee and the elbow in together and then extend them out long to the side. So bring that knee and that elbow in together and then reach them out to the side. If you want to, you can segment this movement by crunching that leg in and then extending it out to the side, bringing it back center, crunching that elbow in, and then extending it long out to the side. Keeping both arm and leg extended, we'll sweep it over to the side and back to the center. Again, if you need to segment that movement, you can. We'll take a nice big inhale and a little break. Coming into a child's pose here. From here, we'll take a nice big inhale, press it into a down dog. Exhale as we bring that left leg up for a three-legged dog. Inhale. We're going to bring that left knee into the nose, chicken wing it to find your pigeon pose. And here we go, hip mobility. You're going to take a nice big inhale, drag that right knee across the floor as though you're trying to pull it into that left heel. So you're going to drive that left knee into the floor as you pull that right leg into that left heel and then gently relax it down. This is a little dynamic pigeon. It's a great way to find more flexibility and mobility in the hips, but also if sitting in a pigeon pose is a little uncomfortable for you, this is a great way to just open up the hips to get this movement more accessible. Again, you're going to inhale, squeeze by pressing the knee down, and exhale, we'll fold it over. Keep pressing that right hip towards the floor here. Take a nice big inhale as we press it up. Sitting in this position nice and high. And we'll sit it onto our bum, shifting towards the right. Left knee is still bent. We'll take a nice big inhale as we keep the shoulders stacked, reaching that left arm up overhead and towards the right. Breathe here. And we'll turn that forehead towards the right knee, reaching for that right foot, flexing the toes in towards the knee. Take nice deep breaths here. Big inhale and exhale as you try to sit it lower and reach longer. Now it's time to get into our core series. Shifting it onto your booty, we're going to take our knees, bending them at a 90-degree angle. On an inhale, we'll lift them up off the floor, reaching our hands forward, finding a nice little modified V-up hover. On an exhale, we're going to drop our lower body down closer towards the floor, extending our right leg long as we bring our left knee in. Inhale, we're going to bring it back up towards the top. And exhale, right knee comes in this time, left leg extends. Inhale, top, left knee comes in. Exhale as you bring that right knee in. Good. You're going to continue this using your inhale as you bring it up to the top. Exhale to bring that knee in as you drop that chest towards the floor. This time we're going to add on. Inhale, bring it up. Extend the legs long. Exhale as we drop that upper body towards the floor. Right leg comes down. Left leg comes up high. Inhale, we switch as we come towards the top. And exhale to bring it back down. Nice. Inhale, bring it to center. Exhale, switch the legs and come down. Inhale, up at the top. Keep reaching those arms forward, making sure that lower back stays imprinted into the mat. Hips stay tucked up and under. This time we'll hold at the top, bending those knees back into that modified V-up position. And you're going to exhale, reach for the toes. Inhale, bring it long into a hollow body. Exhale, crunch into those toes. Good. Inhale as we reach those arms overhead, nice and long. Exhale as we bring it up, reaching for the toes, knees flare out to the side. Again, you're going to keep tucking those hips up and under. Come back to the top. We're going to hold. Inhale. Exhale as we reach it over to the side. Inhale, center, and exhale as we reach to the opposite side, finding nice little oblique twists here. Inhale, center, exhale, side. Relax here. Drop the feet to the floor. We'll windshield wiper as we drop the knees side to side. Finding a little release in the abs. Taking it to the left, taking it to the right. Holding where you need to. And we're going to repeat. Find a nice little inhale. Bring those legs back up into that modified via position. Exhale as we take it down to the floor. Bring that left knee in. Inhale, top. Exhale, we switch. This time you're going to clap those hands underneath that knee as you sit it back and pull that knee in towards the chest. If you'd like, you can inhale, reach those arms out nice and long to the side. Finding a nice little balance challenge as you come up to the top. Keeping those hips tucked up and under. This time we'll inhale up at the top and exhale as we drop it down, bringing that left leg long, right leg long. Beautiful. Inhale, top. Exhale as we switch legs at the bottom. Remember, take your time here, find that balance. It's okay if you need to take a little bit of a break. I know I needed one. Nice big inhale as we come up and exhale as we bring it down and clap underneath that leg. We'll inhale, hold at the top here. And exhale, bring those knees back to that bent position. We'll twist side to side. Inhale, center. Exhale as we twist. Here for 3 and 2. Last one. Beautiful. We'll bring it back to the center. Relax. From here, we'll drop those feet to the floor, taking nice big inhales and exhales as we shift it from side to side. If you'd like, you can find a nice little bridge position by bringing the hands behind you and pressing up into a reverse bridge, finding a nice little release for the abs. All right, we're going to turn it over onto our mats. Lying on our bellies, we'll place our elbows underneath our shoulders and press up on a nice big inhale, exhale. As we find a little length on the front side of our body, releasing those abs, finding some mobility in our lower back. We'll just chill out here. Clearly we're having a hilarious conversation. If you like, you can find some more length on the front side of your body by pressing it up through your fingertips and your palms, looking side to side. And we'll rest it back down onto the floor, stacking the palms, one on top of the other, forehead on top of your palms. You'll take a nice big inhale as you raise the upper body up off the floor using your back. Exhale, drop it down. Inhale, we'll lift the lower legs. Exhale, drop them down. Good. You're going to go back and forth, lifting the upper body and then the lower body here. Keeping those legs reaching out nice and long behind you, using the glutes to really get them up off the mat, trying to release your thighs from the floor. Nice big inhale to lift, exhale lower, inhale lift, exhale lower. Good. We're going to add on here. We'll take a nice big inhale, upper body and lower body lift together, keeping that forehead on those palms. Take a nice big inhale, we lift, exhale, we lower. Inhale to lift, exhale, lower. Again, keep reaching those legs out long behind you. This time we're going to hold those arms and legs lifted. Bringing those hands behind the head, we'll extend that right arm forward. Left arm will come forward. Right and left. Keep pulling those elbows back. Keep lifting that upper body and that lower body up off the floor, squeezing those glutes to help you stay up nice and high. Again, reaching that right arm and left arm. You've got it. This time we're going to add on here. So we'll take a nice big inhale as we extend both arms forward in front of us. Exhale, we'll sweep them back. And we're going to beat our heels and our hands together for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Lift higher. 4, 3, 2, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Beautiful. Nice big inhale. We'll press it into our child's pose. Release the back. You can shift the hips from side to side. Reach those arms forward, flipping the palms towards the sky if that feels good. You did a beautiful job. We'll walk our palms over towards the right, placing our left palm on top of the right, inhaling through the left side of our body here. Walking our palms back to center, we'll take it over towards the left, stacking the right palm on top of the left. Taking a nice big inhale as we breathe into the right side of our body. And exhale as we try to sit the hips back further. Bring it back towards the center. Nice big inhale as we roll it forward. Thank you all so much for joining us today. As always, live different, train different. We look forward to doing this with you all again. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, follow along to see the next one. And we hope you all have a great rest of your day.